It's okay to talk about your culture. It's okay to talk about your past. It's okay to love who you want to love. Like, that's what I want.
I love it. I love it.
To celebrate uniqueness.
Hey, I'm Darcy Michael, and I'm traveling across the country to hear everyone's story. Today, I'm with Teneya in Treaty 7 territory.
And Métis Nation Region 3.
You ready to gab?
Yes.
Let's talk. Teneya.
Teneya.
And that's Métis?
No, it's Cherokee, and it means wild.
Is it an accurate name?
No, like I worked
really?
in a library.
Yeah, okay.
But I think that being Métis, I have this ability to walk into worlds.
When you say that, are you meaning like it's easier to pass as non-Métis?
Yeah, I could pass white passing.
Yeah.
I don't get faced with as much racism as somebody that might have darker skin. However, I have this connection to the land that is deep to my Indigenous roots. So using my privilege to create a safe space for Indigenous people.
I wanted to ask about the buttons on your jacket.
Yes, of course. So this pin is Louis Riel with the Métis sash. I also wore red in this scarf to represent the missing and murdered Indigenous women and girls. The teaching that I've received, it's believed that you can still see the color red in the spirit world. It's to bring our sisters home.
Oh, so it's like a signal. Sorry.
Yeah.
That hit.
So now you got me going.
Yeah. It's taking a second. That's really beautiful.
A lot of people always ask that question about why is it red?
You must see so many different levels of successful communities and communities that are struggling. Is that hard to reconcile for yourself? No, and just like you're in your own personal reconciliation journey, these communities are in their own journey. It's difficult because of where they were placed. So some don't have that opportunity for economic prosperity, and that was what By design.
Yeah. Canada's history with Indigenous people is like horrendous.
It's abhorrent, yeah.
Yeah. Knowledge is a huge component of reconciliation.
When you talk about reconciliation, what do you want that to be?
I get asked that question a lot, but I just throw it back. Like, what are you reconciling?
Fair, yeah.
Are you reconciling that you haven't had a relationship with your Indigenous neighbors?
Mm-hmm.
Are you reconciling that you don't know Canada's true history?
You've done work in the Calgary community. Can you speak to that a bit?
I got a contract for the Calgary Public Library. You know, this was a colonial institution that had been in operation, I think, almost 150 years.
Wow.
And never really had a relationship with the Indigenous community. I was supposed to create Indigenous programming for 21 libraries in Calgary.
Are you kidding?
And I was, at the time, I was the only self-identified Indigenous person on a staff of 800 people. We had to change all of our hiring procedures.
Holy Hannah.
And it was a big job, but
That's a huge undertaking.
it was, but it turned out so amazing. But that's probably one of the biggest milestones in my career.
It must mean so much to walk into a space like this and see your community reflected.
Exactly, yeah. The artist Glenna Cardinal was denied a library card for a really long time because she lived on the reserve.
That's not the case today, though, right? So anyone can come in and get a library card and have access to the space?
Yeah.
Hey.
Kelby, this is Darcy.
Hi, nice to
Darcy.
meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
I can't get over how beautiful this space is. I don't think I truly understood the scale of this project. The footprint is everywhere. What is this room used for?
So we bring in elders from the Treaty 7 area, visitors, guests. People can book meetings with them if they want to do consultation or just learn more about their history and stories.
Anyone can do that?
Anybody can do that.
That's amazing.
Well, and something that's also really unique is that most places in the city, you can't smudge or else you have to call the fire department.
Right.
And, you have to,
Yeah.
and so any meeting room, you can smudge in. It's
Really?
available.
Any of the libraries.
Yeah.
Really?
There's 21 libraries across the city.
You would think the last thing the libraries would allow is fire of any sort.
It's a little bit of a struggle.
Yeah, I can imagine. Can you explain the significance behind it?
In Treaty 7, I'm Blackfoot, so we generally would smudge with sweetgrass.
Okay.
The smoke is our connection to the Creator and our ancestors, and so it carries our prayers
Yeah.
up to the Creator.
It's
And,
beautiful.
Yeah.
It does really make it a safe space for the community.
Well, Teneya really, built the framework, and there's a lot of trust that was created through that process.
It's incredible. Congratulations to both of you, and thank you. Thank you for creating something that I think will be around for generations. It's very exciting. When we say live by the leaf, what comes to mind? Like, what does this phrase mean to you?
Yeah, the first thing I think of is the leaf. And then the leaf is associated with the Canadian flag. It breaks my heart that I don't have a ton of pride, and it doesn't make me excited.
Can we decolonize? What does that look like?
Decolonization to me is thinking back to, what would our communities look like if there was an Indigenous voice?
Okay.
So would we be living in suburbs? Would that look the same? Would we take care of our environment the same way?
Right.
I think it's just going back to how we started to create our societies and pull it apart. We still have the ability to connect with the land here. What I hope to do in the future is to bring the Indigenous perspective and voice to a variety of projects. I want to be working myself out of a job where I don't have to bridge the two worlds together. Could be a really fantastic place once we all have an opportunity to learn from one another.